entire takeoff of the payload happens from here. It goes to the Earth orbit, and from there, subsequently, it will descend to the moon. Nupur.
Right, absolutely. Group Captain Jha, do stay with us. I'm going to go across now to Suesha. Suesha, there's a lot of excitement building up at where you are. I think you were speaking to a couple of enthusiasts before. So take us through, you know, what they were looking forward to.
Oh yes, absolutely, Nupur, because you know, we've been saying time and again, needless to say, this is a day that will go down in history. This is the third lunar mission of being attempted by India when it comes to making a soft landing on the moon. This time, advanced engineering from Chandrayaan-3, like the scientists have been explaining. And really, if we achieve this, then we'll be the fourth in the world to have done this, apart from US, former Soviet Union, and China. Let's also understand how Israel and Japan have also made an attempt in the past, but they haven't really succeeded. Certain disappointments from Chandrayaan-2, but let's not forget that the orbiter is still very much reeling out all the information and very, very valuable data that India is still using, how the US is also looking to exchange this information, and especially after signing of the Artemis Accord, where we are committed to the peaceful exploration of the moon. Now, coming back to what is happening on the ground, yes, me and my colleague Varshini are here, where you see a lot of students gathering here in large numbers. Apart from studying all of this in their science books, it is really to get a first-hand experience of how LVM-3 works, the rocket on board that is going to be used for the launch of Chandrayaan-3. How is this mission different from the previous mission? The propulsion module, the lander, the rover, and most importantly, the payloads that have been used. Like I explained to you, that in the lander, this time there are 4 payloads, in the rover there are 2, and in the propulsion module there is 1. So a lot of students here, science students, space enthusiasts, who are very keenly watching how this moon mission goes on to fare for India, and will India be able to achieve a soft landing on the moon? Then it is about demonstrating rover operations and performing scientific experiments, exploring the south pole of the moon, and today, most importantly, the mission is to land 70 degrees of south. If I can also try and get more voices from students here as they continue to, you know, make their way, because at about 11 is when they will be allowed to go inside. But what are you expecting today? Okay. For obvious reasons, they may be camera shy, but are you really looking forward to the launch of Chandrayaan-3?
Yes.
And what do you know about this mission?
This project was
in last mission Chandrayaan-2 was the failure. So expectedly we have to come this and launch the Chandrayaan-3, and we have to see this. And expectedly we have to see from this more.
We are expecting more from our ISRO, because the last Chandrayaan-2 was big failure. That was not. It was almost successful, but the lander was not landed successfully on the surface of moon. But we are proud of our India. I think this mission is successful and give big confidence to our. And this mission is about moon and searching we use Vikram lander and Pragyan rover to research the moon south pole. I think we give the best for our country. We are very proud to be an Indian.
Absolutely. So you see all these students here, maybe trying to get their words for Chandrayaan-3 and what they are expecting. But yes, the excitement is certainly very high to actually watch it in person at Sriharikota at the Satish Dhawan Space Centre. Varshini is also trying to get a word from some of these students. Varshini, very good morning to you, Varshini. We are trying to talk to all of them. They have their cameras ready. They are here to record every moment that actually happens. And students, most importantly, they may see and study all this in their textbooks, but here is that first-hand experience of watching LVM-3 in action as the Chandrayaan-3 launch happens at 2:35 today.
Well, absolutely, yes, Suesha. Very good morning to you too. Today is definitely a very historical day for India, and it's not just about great scientists coming together and putting this important mission to the lunar mission into action, but it's also here we see that the future of India, these young children, young minds who are science enthusiasts, who are extremely excited. Like when I was talking to a few of these children off the record, they say that they've been shouting in excitement all this while in the past few days. Their throat have been bad right now. It's that much of excitement that these children have, and that is exactly what the entire country is doing now, rooting for this Chandrayaan-3 to be a very successful mission. Let's try to get some words. First of all, what's amazing me is the huge crowd of women children here, female students who are such enthusiasts, and they're very, very excited. So how excited are you for Chandrayaan-3? Because this is very, very, going to make a mark in, science and space research for India. And particularly you being women students, how are you so interested in science, and what mainly made you interested in science in the first place? And what are you expecting to witness today?
ரொம்பவே எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறோம். எக்ஸ்ட்ரா நைட்டு கிளம்புனது நாங்கள் மயிலாடுதுறையிலேருந்து வாய்ஸ் நான் ஃபுல்லாக என்ஜாய்மெண்ட்டு நல்லாவே நம்புகிறோம். நாங்கள் கன்ஃபார்மாக Chandrayaan-3 சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக லான்ச் பண்ணுவோன்னு. இன்னும் பார்க்குறதுக்கு செம்மையாக எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். எங்கள் ஸ்கூல் எங்களுக்கு இந்த வாய்ப்பை ரன் பண்ணுறது ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸு. ராஜ் மெட்ரிகுலேஷன் நாங்கள் ப்ரௌடாகவே சொல்லுவோம்.
Okay, so she says that they're very excited. They've all traveled more than 800 kilometers, if I'm not wrong, from Mailadurai town in Tamil Nadu, and they're here to witness this historical moment. And she thanks her school for giving them this opportunity to witness this moment. Would you please tell us, like, why, how did your school come up with this idea, and உங்களுக்கு என்ன மாதிரியான instructions and steps எல்லாம் நீங்க follow பண்ணீங்க, if possible a little bit in English?
இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கிடைச்சது ரொம்ப பெரிய ஆச்சரியமாக இருக்குது. எல்லாருக்கும் இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கிடைக்காது. வி ஆர் வெரி எக்ஸைட்டட் டு சி த Chandrayaan-3. இது வந்து அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி கொடுத்த ஸ்கூலுக்கு ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். இவங்க வந்து இன்னும் சயின்ஸில் வந்து இன்னும் நாங்கள் பெரிய லெவலுக்கு வரணும் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக இந்த இதெல்லாம் எங்களுக்காக அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி கொடுக்குறாங்க.
Which class are you studying in, and how much of science is on a daily basis that you study regarding space and rockets and satellites, and what knowledge do you have, and how do you think that witnessing this is going to improve your knowledge in science?
We are studying 12th standard. சயின்ஸில் வந்து ஃபிசிக்ஸ் வந்து பிடிச்ச சப்ஜெக்ட்டு. இதில் வந்து நிறைய ராக்கெட் பற்றி நிறைய படிச்சிருக்கோம். இது லான்ச் பண்ணுறதை பார்க்குறது வந்து இதான் ஃபஸ்ட் டைம். இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வந்து ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்டடாக இருக்குது. இது வந்து நிறைய கற்றுக்கணும்.
Okay, so she says that, they're all physics students. They're studying class 12, and they're very excited since they have a lot of knowledge about science already, and that is what exactly their interest in witnessing this has, inculcated in them in the first place. And these children have traveled so much, and more than 200 children from the school are present here, and they are here to witness this historical launch. It's not just students, but people from different walks of life are also present here. There's some students that we're understanding are also present here, and let's try to get in a word. Hi, how excited are you?
I'm very excited as this is an honor to be here.
Okay, so what are you expecting to see today?
I'm expecting to see a big success.
Okay, so what knowledge do you have about Chandrayaan-3, and what has your school told you about this, and what do you think you're going to learn from this day?
As now I don't have that much knowledge, but I know that this is something big for India.
And you think that your interest in science will grow even more after Chandrayaan-3 witnessing the launch?
Of course it will, because it's a dream to come here.
Okay. Thank you so much. So these kids here are absolutely thrilled and ecstatic to watch this, and we will be bringing you more and more details from the ground from Sriharikota, because here in the Satish Dhawan Space Research Centre, the launch of the Chandrayaan-3 is going to happen in a few more hours. We will be coming to you right after a short commercial break. Stay tuned with us to get more live updates on the launch of the Chandrayaan-3, the historic day today.